Hey guys, this is Prabhleen. Welcome back to the Inside Club. Today I'm not going to talk about something specific. Today it's going to be really short, but it is something that everybody needs to hear in one stage of their life or another. Even if you don't need it, I would recommend please last through this because in the future, when you're going to go through the same stuff I am going through right now, when you're going to be in the same stage I am in right now, it's going to be useful for you. And to the future me, it's going to be useful for you as well, probably. So, okay. This is about growth, this is about progress, this is about achievements, and this is about failure. We have discussed failure a lot. I do. I don't think I've done it enough in this channel, but I just have been trying to get over certain failures in my life. Being in this shape, I am not in the best shape, and just don't mean physically and body wise. I am not in the best shape financially, I'm not in the best version of myself because on the outside it looks like I am not thriving enough, I am not doing enough. But I just cannot explain to you what keeps me going is the awareness that I am not the same. I might look like a failure. I might feel like a failure on certain days, but that doesn't mean I am. Because me making YouTube videos, me posting on YouTube without even worrying how I look, without even worrying how I will be perceived, without. Right now, I am recording this while my family is sitting in the background right over there. And this is something really astonishing for myself. Where do I get this confidence from? Where do I get this will from? Because something shifts internally, and internal shifts, as I've always said, matters. Me failing to maintain a certain sense of finances, we can say, or me failing to maintain a certain sense of lifestyle, or me failing to maintain a certain body gives me an indication. It asks me to look within. Now, I had three options and I have tried three of them. Number one was crying and complaining. I did that for the first few months when I saw that I was going down and down, kept complaining, wasn't really focusing on what has shifted internally. And then there was the second option, which was going with the flow. And I went with the flow. I was like, okay, fuck it. It's going downhill. It's okay. And I let it get even worse with that option. And third was the awareness. Being able to be aware of what is happening, why is it happening, and how is it affecting me. And if you're wondering what you should be doing right now, be aware. Be aware what goes on inside. Be aware what you're doing. Be aware what you're seeking. Be aware of what you want to happen. Be aware where you're going because you might not want to end up there. Because I didn't want to end up here and I'm here anyways. But this is a beautiful space because I have, like, I would say on the external level, my life, if we measure the materialistic things and everything, it's, I would say I'm here. I was here and now I'm here. But on the internal level and on the level of experiences, the things that I can't put into, like, I can't give you a solid, tangible proof of those things, like experiences that I have gained, like the feelings I'm experiencing, the emotions I'm experiencing, and what I feel within, the confidence, the will, all these things that I can't put into a tangible plane have been here. If I was here, they are here. My confidence, here. My will to do, be able to say and express myself, here. Even when I'm not doing good, I just have realized what does me, what does my life has to do with just the physicality of things. It doesn't. Even when I should be feeling as a failure, I am not. I am not. And for somebody, it could seem a little wrong. They could see, like, but you are losing progress. Growth happens on different levels and different stages of my life. This is why I told you choose the third option, be aware. Just because I am not looking a certain way, just because I am not having a certain amount of money in my bank account that I want, just because I'm not able to drive a car or like have a car that I want, doesn't mean I'm not deserving of it. Doesn't mean I'm anything less. This is the mindset that I am developing each day, and this is the mindset that helps me going every single day. I feel better, I feel more confident, and I feel more worthy. Every single day, I'm training myself to disconnect from the physicality of things. And I'll tell you what, this is the only thing that is going to help me elevate to next levels. And you're gonna see the life proof while I keep posting videos. It's not gonna get worse. Even if it does, the mindset, the messages, the learnings are going to be even greater. And the greater the learnings, the greater the failures, the more chances are of me taking one step or 100 steps at a time towards success. Success at what? Success at life. What is life? Life is being whole, being happy, being connected to yourself. The more I disconnect, the more the need intensifies to get back to who I really am. The more I fail, the more misery I would be in, the more opportunities I would get to connect to God, to connect to myself. Misery makes way for you to go within, which is actually what life is. Buddha said life is a misery. I say this all the time now because I really understand what he meant. Even if I don't, I like to believe I do, because when life is a misery and you accept the fact and that up and downs are all a part of it, and just because you are a certain way, that's when real confidence is. I heard something really, really great. It is not brave to say that money can't buy you happiness when you already have the money. It is not brave to say you love your body how it is when you are in the best shape of your life. It is not brave to say those things when you've already achieved the things you want to do. But it is brave to accept yourself when you're in the worst stages. It is brave to know, yes, I want to be better. Yes, I don't deserve to be here. Yes, I don't like it here. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna hate myself through it. And I'm recording this because this is something I've been avoiding. I've been avoiding to accept there has been a certain oh my god, there's a lot of noise. I'm sorry if you can hear it, but see, don't let get these noises get to you. This is what the internal state of your mind is. There's a lot of noise in the background. That's just what your mind sounds like. Because there's a lot of noise. There's anger, there's ego, there's hurt, there's misery. There's a voice telling you, fighting for your attention, saying, Prabhleen, you're not worth it. Prabhleen, you are not like you're not gonna be able to do it again. Oh, you're gonna fail. What if I fail? That's why I always tell, get comfortable in the uncomfortable. Get comfortable in knowing that you're gonna go through something to achieve something. You're gonna have to be okay with being not where you have to be, okay? So that you can get to what you want to be. The key to achieve things you're always going to realize is not to run away from things, but to say, come here, let me give you a hug. Come here, pain, come here, let me sit with you. Everything makes sense. Acceptance and awareness helps you so much in life. And then there's another thing I learned which I really, really want to share. The reason why I think I was not able to keep the progress of my body, I was asking myself this question. I was like, okay, where did it all go wrong? The thing was that I had never given myself permission to fully see myself as where I wanted to be. On an internal level, I was evolving, and I did evolve to a certain level. I was a completely unrecognizable, we can say. I was a completely different person. The same vibe, but with a different body, we can say. And I think with time, when I reflected back, I realized that I was actually not able to see myself like that. because it was a really uncomfortable stage when I was transitioning and everything. Transitioning as into uh, the body, into materially where I was, what I was earning, what I was doing, the life I was living, the people I was with. I was not able to fully accept that because it was so uncomfortable, because it was so new, and I was not giving myself the permission to say that I deserve all of this. There was an internal belief that never left me that, like, whenever I looked in the mirror, I believed that I never saw myself the way I looked. Because whenever I looked in the mirror, I saw what I am today. I saw the same Prabhleen. I never saw myself as skinny even when I had lost fucking 25 kgs, and that's just an example. I never saw myself and accepted myself in that stage either. I was never able to fully accept that this is how I can be, this is my reality, because I was always seeing myself the way I am now, and I think that's an important factor that kept me stuck. So, wherever you are, growing or failing, accept it. And when you improve, be open to accept that. Be open to know that you are deserving of all the good things. Be open to know that you are deserving of where you are in life. You are deserving of the skinny body you want, or healthy body you want, or muscles you want, okay? Be accepting that you are worthy of the money you want to have in your life. Be accepting that you are worthy of the attention people are going to pay you when you speak. I am worthy. I really am worthy. Repeat after me, for fuck's sake. I am worthy of being seen. I am worthy of being known for who I am. I'm being worthy of the knowledge I possess. I am worthy of helping others. I am worthy of the healthiest body of my dreams. I am worthy of the abundance I seek. You are worthy. You are. And yes, don't let yourself, no matter what goal you're trying to achieve, I think you should use this. Analyze where you are going. Analyze. Be aware what is going on inside. Don't just keep going after your dreams like a blind person. Know where you're headed, why you are headed there. What is driving you? Is an insecurity driving you? Or is it the will? Is it because you know you are supposed to be that person? Example of this, which is perfect. You are seeking connections because you are insecure you're going to end up lonely, or you are seeking connection or a relationship because you know you're worthy of being loved how you have loved people all your life. There's a difference between knowing you're worthy of something and chasing something when you are deeply insecure or you lack that. You are trying to be abundant because you want, chasing the wealth you want because you're insecure that without it you're not gonna be happy, or you are chasing the lifestyle and the wealth you want because you know you're worthy of it, and because you know you're abundant, and because you know you're worthy of it, and you know you are meant to be that person, right? There's a difference. You're creating things, you are doing art because you just want to be better at it, or because you want to improve it, or you're doing art because there's a feeling inside of you. I want you to evaluate, and I don't want you to look. You know the question they ask, what would you be if you don't fear failing? What would you be if you don't fear anything in this entire world? And that's what I want you to think. Go limitless. Whatever you're chasing, no matter what you're chasing, a relationship, a person, ask yourself, are you doing it out of lack, or are you doing it because you know you're worth it? Secondly, if you think you're failing, if you think you are in a miserable position in your life, be aware, because the solution lies within. It doesn't lie outside of you. I promise you that. It lies within. Everything comes from within. You are powerful. You are the source of the universe. You are also consciousness. You are a part of this universe. You're not something special. But at the same time, you are special because you are a child of the God. You're a child of this universe. You are a being in yourself. You are you, and that's your speciality. You have the power within, you have the knowledge within. So maybe ask yourself, what am I lacking? Where do I lack? And is that lack making me do things that I don't want to be doing, which are wrong for me. Because lack and insecurities and fear of things, that makes us do the things that we don't even want to do. Goodbye, take care, lots of love. I love you. And no matter how I am, I know I'm cute, I know I'm pretty, I know I'm beautiful. Affirm this with me, and I'm worthy of all the things. I'm worthy of being seen, and I know I'm worthy of definitely being able to share this information with you. And I know the information I share is valuable, at least for one person. Why one person? It's gonna help thousands of people, and I know this. Whew, and I feel it with all my heart, and I'm really, really grateful for anybody watching me, and to anybody it's useful, share it, subscribe, like. Why am I ashamed to ask for these things? Because I know it's a value exchange. Watch it, like it, interact with it. Tell me what you're suffering from. Let me help you with things. Comment down. Let me know what's going on in your life. Yeah, really, really grateful. Take care of yourself. Bye. You're worthy of everything. And lots of love. Again. Bye bye. Okay, let me decide the thumbnail. Okay, whatever. I'll see. Bye.